and welcome to this gentle wall yoga practice. We will be doing some yin poses up against the wall for a nice, restorative, relaxed practice. So make sure that you do find an open wall space. If you can't find an open wall space, maybe practicing behind a door and just making sure that no one walks in while you're practicing behind the door. Another option for you guys too is to make sure that you have props, blankets, bolsters, blocks. If you don't have those things, everyday things around the house can work. For blocks, you can use thick books. For bolsters, you can use sturdy pillows. So make sure that you have those things if you need them. Let's go ahead and begin. Let's go ahead and start off with grounding ourselves. So finding a nice, comfortable seated position. Go ahead and begin to soften your gaze or close your eyes. Place the right hand on the heart, left hand on the belly. Just begin to notice your breath. Begin to notice the belly fill up as you inhale. Begin to notice the belly empty out as you exhale. Begin to notice any thoughts that seem to pop up. And with every exhale, let those thoughts slip away. Notice the sounds around you in the room that you're in. Notice the sounds out of the room, a little bit more distant. Begin to notice the sensations of the body, observing any tightness, notice any pinching. Nothing to do here, but just notice. Today in our practice, it's all about just slowing down and pausing. So if you notice that your thoughts become fleeting, anchor your focus to your breath. Return back to your breath and back to your practice. Now, if there's any other intentions that you would like to set in your practice today, I invite you to do so. Maybe it's just showing up for a practice. Maybe it's unplugging. Whatever that may be, go ahead and set that intention. Repeat it to yourself 2 more times, knowing that the universe has received this intention and it is already being moved into action. Releasing the hands. Let's go ahead and take a nice, deep cleansing breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Beautiful. Okay, so the very first wall pose that we are going to do is legs up the wall. So making your way back to the wall, and in this session, you'll notice that my back is turned towards you. Go ahead and grab a blanket to soften that surface a little bit for you. Maybe you place that blanket underneath your hips. Maybe you place it underneath your neck easiest way I find to get into legs up the wall is scooting up to the wall. I have my left hip up against the wall and then slowly lowering down. And as I lower, legs go up to the wall. You can scoot up to the wall if you need to, adjust if you need to, placing any blankets. We'll be here for 5 minutes. So go ahead, get settled in. Begin to surrender here. And if you notice at any time any pinching, any pain, go ahead and back off of your pose, maybe readjusting just a little bit, and then going right back into it. No judgment. This is your practice. Notice here, your thoughts become fleeting. It's okay. Go ahead, acknowledge those thoughts, observe those thoughts, and let them slip away with your breath. With every exhalation, can you soften a little bit more? Can you release a little bit more? Relish in this time of non-doing, being able to pause and be present in the body. Couple more breaths here. On your next inhale, slowly bringing the feet to touch the wall. Knees are bent. We're going to find some windshield wipers here up against the wall. So go ahead and begin dropping the knees off from one side and then back up and off to the other side. Moving at your own pace and in your own way. And whenever you are ready, we are moving on to our next wall supported pose. We're going to go into a wall supported butterfly. So bringing the soles of our feet to touch, maybe scooting down a little bit further, closer to the wall, however that may look to you. Then we're going to drop our knees off to the sides, and slowly gravity is going to take its course and it's going to pull your feet towards your hips, opening up those hips externally. Option here is if you feel like you still need some support with your knees, you can always grab some blocks and place them underneath your knees if they're tall enough. If you feel any pinching or pain in your knees, go ahead and ease up just a little bit, adjust, bring the feet up further along the wall, and just let those hips open up. Reminding ourselves that as we settle into these poses, our body begins to soften, creating more space for ourselves. And everybody's body is going to be a little bit different. So honoring your body and honoring how it feels, any sensations, any feelings. 5 minutes here. Settle in and draw that focus back to the body and back to the breath. We have several more breaths left in this pose. And you surrender just a little bit more. And on your next inhale, go ahead and slowly bring the feet up on the wall, letting the soles of the feet touch the wall again, and slowly dropping our knees off to the side, finding those windshield wipers again. Our next pose that we're going to go into is going to be a wall-supported pigeon. So we're going to keep the knees bent at 90 degrees. And then we're going to take the right foot, bring that right ankle onto that left knee. Now, if you feel like this needs, if you need it to be a little bit more intense, go ahead and push that right knee towards the wall. Maybe bring that left foot down a little bit until you find that first point of resistance in the body, what we call an edge in Yin. We'll be here for 3 minutes. And use that breath to settle into that edge, that first point of resistance the body gives you. Let that breath soften the body. And once that point of resistance, that edge dissipates, maybe you find another edge. Notice and observe any sensations that the body may be communicating. We have several more breaths left. Can you find one more edge to settle into before the 3 minutes is over? And on your next inhale, go ahead and slowly release that right foot back to the wall and slowly find those windshield wipers. And whenever you're ready, slowly bringing that left foot, that left ankle to that right knee. Adjusting to that first point of resistance again. 3 minutes here. Just begin to settle in. Let the breath create a little bit more space in the body for you. Find some openness. Notice where you're feeling the sensations in the body. Maybe notice where you're holding tension that you weren't aware of. A couple more breaths left. Can you find maybe another edge to settle into before your 3 minutes is over? And on your next inhale, go ahead and slowly bring that left foot back to the wall. Finding those windshield wipers again. Our next yin pose is going to be yogi squat that's wall supported. So keeping those feet hip width apart, go ahead and slowly, maybe a little bit further than hip width apart, whatever is comfortable for you. Slowly draw the feet closer to the glutes. Let those knees open up just a little bit to your comfort level. And we're squatting with the wall. 5 minutes here. just letting the breath soften the body, creating more space for the body. Take time here to maybe reflect back on that intention that you had set earlier in your practice, reminding ourselves the reason why we are doing our practice today. Back to your breath and back to your bodies and the sensations your body has. Your mind begins to slip away. We're about halfway through. You can find another edge. Feel free to surrendering just a little bit more if you can. Releasing what you can. Letting go of what you can. We have a couple more breaths left. And on your next inhale, go and slowly bring the feet back up to the wall where the knees are bent at 90 degrees. And and dropping those knees off from one side to the other for windshield wipers. We're going to finish off this wall yoga with legs up the wall for just 2 more minutes. Settling back into our bodies. And just notice the sensations in the body. Is there anything different from the first legs up the wall when we began? Did you create more space in the body for you? Couple more breaths left here. And on your next inhale, go ahead and slowly make your way away from the wall. Maybe you push yourself off so that you can extend your legs out a little bit, bringing those knees to the chest, rocking from side to side. And then maybe grabbing the ankles or the soles of the feet for happy baby here. Exhale, releasing the legs to the floor. Arms are released to the side. Close your eyes and settle in to your Shavasana, your final resting pose. Maybe taking that blanket and placing it on the belly. This is your Shavasana. Enjoy. Bringing the awareness back to the body, letting subtle movement come back. Maybe running the thumb pads over the fingertips and finding wrist circles and ankle circles. Then reaching out for a nice full body stretch. Then rolling off to whatever side your body may be calling out to. And pausing here just for a moment to reflect back on that intention that you had set earlier. And finally, thanking our bodies, our breath, and our spirit for showing up to our practice today. And in your own way, in your own time, making your way to easy seat. Bringing our hands to heart center. Taking one final deep cleansing breath in through the nose together. And exhaling out through the mouth. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.